Dab, dab, dab. See, it's just covered up my dark spot straight up. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's Caris here if this is your first time. So for today I'm going to be reviewing the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. This is the Born This Way Matte one. So this came out like 4 months ago. I've only just got my hands on it. So I'm going to be doing a review today. We're going to be talking about the price, the packaging, the specs of it. You know, I'm going to be applying it as well. And I'm going to be doing a wear test today. So before we jump right into this tutorial, click the subscribe button down below. Also click the notification bell so you're notified as soon as I upload. So let's jump right into this video. So this is what the foundation looks like. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'll just do a close-up. So this is what the foundation looks like. I'm just gonna go through the specs of this. I got the shade Shy. So cute. So this is what the packaging is looking like. Let me just read what the specs of this foundation is. This is an oil-free 24-hour matte foundation. It says it diffuses the line between makeup and skin. Also says it's a matte formula, covers imperfection all day for a shine-free look. Claims to be a natural flawless skin. It has 35 shades, guys. It says it's waterproof. It says it's lightweight, and the coverage is so undetectable. You would think you were born this way. How cool is that? It says it's infused with hyaluronic acid. This retails for £29 here in the UK. I really like the packaging, guys. This is oil-free, oil controlling, waterproof, transfer resistance, 24 hours, like super long wear foundation. Open it. This is how it opens, and it comes like with a nice pump here. I love the pump. This is what it looks like, guys. I like a foundation with a nice pump. It's like a plastic pump. It's got this gold ring here. It's got a very nice logo there. Like I said, I got the shade Shy. Really cute bottle. I like this gold thing here. Setting meal. I'm just gonna jump right into the application. I've already got my primer on. Today I use this primer. This is the Embryolase cream. This can be a primer as well, so I use this as a primer today. I'm gonna be using the brush on this side, and I'm gonna be using the sponge on this side just to see how they both fare. This is my Real Techniques mini sponge. This is actually a Real Techniques brush as well, so any dense brush would do. I'm just gonna smell it. Just pumping it up. It's like chemical type of scent, but not too much. It's not overpowering or anything. It's not that bad. It doesn't. I can't say it has a scent, if I'm being honest. It's more tiny thing of chemical type of scent, but nothing too dramatic. So I really can't place it. So I'm just going to apply it on this side. I'm just going to do, because I've got spots here, I'm just going to do 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3. This is just I'm just touching it on. So I'm going to start blending with the sponge. So I've used 3 pumps there, and I'm going to start blending with the sponge. I'm just going to dim my light a tad bit. Okay, so I'm going to start by kind of tapping. Wow, it's kind of covered up my back dark spots now. Okay, so the color shade is a bit warm on me, but you know, nothing I can blend out with, you know, after doing my highlight is gonna blend out. So in terms of coverage, I really love the coverage. It's lightweight on the skin as well. It doesn't feel like I'm putting in something on my skin. Actually, it doesn't smell that bad at all. I really like it, guys. So this is 3 pumps, and it's fairly covered up. I can still see my spots peeking through. I can still see some dark spot peeking through, but it's a nice coverage so far. Like, I like the coverage. I really do. I like the way it's covered up just on the first application, guys. So this is what my face is looking like. This is without it, and this is with, and it's really a nice coverage. I really like the coverage. So this is with the sponge, looking very nice. I'm gonna apply with a brush on this side. I'm gonna do the same 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 pumps on there. I'm gonna apply it with my brush this time. Dab, dab, dab. This is my Real Techniques brush. I think it's a face brush. Okay, so as usual, the brush tends to give more coverage than the sponge. I like using brushes because they give more coverage, but the sponge gives more flawless you know, that's my opinion really, but we're gonna see on this one. See, it's just covered up my dark spot straight on, and I've not finished blending it. But the sponge tends to soak up the product a tiny bit, but it gives more flawless coverage. But I actually like the coverage this is giving me. This is looking really superb. I'm really impressed with this foundation. Wow. And it's a nice sheen as well. So it claims to have hyaluronic acid in it, coconut water. It claims to have alpine rose. I'm just looking at the thingy here. Wow. And it feels really lightweight. So it says it blurs away imperfection. It's just done that. It's weightless on the skin. I would say yes, it's weightless because it doesn't feel heavy at all. It says it's got undetectable coverage. It does not require touch up as well. It's oil free, oil control, waterproof, super long wear foundation. It doesn't really say if it's full coverage, you know. It says it's a matte formula that says color true. It doesn't say full coverage actually. I don't know. It doesn't say that. I'll check the website. But this is what the foundation is looking like. So good. This is the sponge, the brush application. This is what the brush is looking like. This is the sponge. So you can see the sponge is flawless, but you can see some spots peeping through. But the brush is like literally covered up all the spots. The brush covered up all the spots, guys, like literally. So I'm gonna put a tad bit on from the one I put on my arms, and I'm just gonna blend out the rest of my face. And I'm gonna use the brush to blend out because, so this is the brush and this is the sponge. Yeah, you can see the sponge is flawless, but my spots are peeping through on the sponge side, but on the brush side is more coverage. So I'm gonna carry on blending with the brush because I like the coverage of the brush more. I want more full coverage, and I'm gonna blend here as well with the brush just to even it up, and my forehead as well. This is kind of the foundation I applied. I really like this foundation. I like the feel of it. Doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey. It claims to be oil free. I'm gonna do a wear test to see if that works. It claims to be oil controlling, claims to be waterproof. I'm gonna see how that works. It says it's transfer resistant. I'm gonna wait for it to dry up, then I'm gonna test that as well. But so far so good. I'm loving this foundation. I love the feel of it. There's something about foundations that I like that don't feel heavy or cakey, and I've noticed that foundations that have got skincare benefits, they're not heavy or cakey on the skin. So I really like the way this applied. It applied seamlessly, guys. So I'm now gonna wait for like maybe 5-10 minutes or 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, to see if this foundation will oxidize. That is, if it will go any darker, just to check if it's a bit true to color, just for a few minutes after application. So I'm gonna check that out, and I'm gonna come back to let you know if he did oxidize or not. And yeah, so this is after 8 minutes, and I don't see any difference between when I applied it and now. It doesn't look like it's oxidized. I think it's true to color, guys. Yeah, I think it's true to color. What do you think, guys? Comment down below. Oh, transfer. Let's check if it does transfer. So I'm gonna grab a tissue here. So just a plain white tissue, and I'm just gonna put it on here. It doesn't. Wow, there is no much of a transfer. I can see it tiny bit, but not much at all. Yeah, it's not that bad. I won't say it's a lot of transfer. Oh, let this just focus. Yeah, this is what it is. So slight transfer there, but nothing dramatic. So I wouldn't say it's fully transfer proof, but it is quite a good foundation because very slight transfer there. So I'm going to complete the rest of my makeup and I'm going to come back to show you how this is looking, and also we're going to go and do a wear test. I'm going to wear this all through the day as well. See you in a bit. And I'm back. So I've completed the rest of my makeup and this is what the foundation is looking like. This foundation is like flawless. Like, I love the foundation. It's so nice. So I put in a bit of bronzer on my lid, I put in a tiny bit of concealer, and I just bronzed up my face. I put in a bit of blusher and a lip gloss. It just blended well with the rest of my makeup as well. It's just flawless. Like, I really love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey. It's still true to color. It's not oxidized or anything. I really love it. I love this foundation. So it says it's 24-hour wear. I'm not going to carry it for 24 hours, but I'm going to carry it till the rest of the day. So you see what it looks like at the end of the day. I don't know, it might be 8 hours. I'll let you know at the end of the day. For me, it definitely is a flawless coverage. It's not settled into anything so far. Looks fantastic. So far is a yes all the way for me. I like the way it covered up my spots. I like the way it's not heavy, it's not cakey. You know, it feels really nice on my skin, like literally really nice. So I'm just looking at what it says here. It says it's weightless on the skin. I will say yes to that. It says it's undetectable coverage. I think it's full coverage. You know, and it's nice, like really nice. It says it doesn't require touch-up. We will see at the end of the day. It says it's oil-free, oil controlling. I would say yes to that because I've got combination skin and this is literally sucked up any oil on my skin so far, but we would see at the end of the day. It says it's waterproof, transfer resistant. We're gonna see if it's that. I don't think it's transfer resistant because it did transfer earlier. So I'm just gonna continue with the rest of my day and I'm gonna come back to let you guys know how this foundation holds up. See you in a bit. I'm back and this is what the foundation is looking like after 10 hours, guys. 10 hours. I've gone, I did a bit of exercise. I've literally been out and about. This is what it's looking like. I didn't really touch up. I'll just come close up. So if you can see, the mouth area is kind of separated a bit. So just ignore my eyes because I've been itchy. The concealer has creased under my eyes. Just look at the rest of my face to see how the foundation is. As far as this foundation goes, I really love the way it's head up. It's kind of separated on my... It's separated around my mouth area. The spots are not visible at all, so it's got a good coverage. It's kind of covered the spot nicely. Also, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey. I really like this foundation so far. I like the way it's head on. So this foundation claims to be mate proof and it claims to be a 24-hour wear. In the website, I wouldn't know about 24 hours, but for 10 hours this is fantastic. There is no oil seeping through, but then again we are in winter, so there is no sunshine anywhere for but I did a bit of exercise. I had a bit of sweat there and there, but it dried up. So it says it's a 24-hour wear. This is 10 hours and this is still looking flawless. Kind of like the look of it. And also, so I wouldn't say it's, I don't know if it's 24 hours, but I think I can rock this for another 4-6 hours because it looks nice and I didn't blot at all. And then again, it's winter time, so there is no real sunshine anywhere to make you too oily. So most times my foundation stays in place during the winter time. I don't really see any oil seeping through most of the time, but I think for oil control this head on really well. Around my mouth area is kind of separated because obviously I've been eating a lot of stuff today and I've been smiling, so it's kind of, yeah, separated a bit. But apart from that, it covered up my spots really nicely. It doesn't feel like there's anything on. The thing I love about it the most is the fact that it's lightweight. According to the website, this foundation claims to be, let me just have a look. This foundation claims to be 24-hour wear. I've just said I've had it for 10 hours and it's still intact. It also claims to be oil free. I would say yes. I'm really impressed with this foundation. It is lightweight. That's definitely a yes. It's lightweight. It says it's transfer resistant, It did transfer, so I'm not gonna say it's fully transfer resistant. It did transfer when I tested it. It says it's waterproof. I would say it's quite a firm, good foundation, because when I did exercise earlier, I did have a bit of sweat there and there, and then it dried up ever so nicely. It says oil controlling, so you know, I think this ticks all the right boxes for an oily skin girl or combination girl. I really like it. It's really one of my top 5 foundations. Literally, I think this is one of my top 5. This is impressive. So in terms of my final views on this, I really like this foundation. It's hidden really nicely in terms of oil control, in terms of the fact that staying power, and of course in terms of the coverage. I love the coverage, and after 10 hours it's still like new. It's as good as new, and I did a lot of things today. I've been quite active. It still covered my dark spot. At the end of the day, I can't see any seeping through, so it's very good coverage. So overall, this is a winner for me. It's a keeper. This is one of my top 5 foundations. I'm really impressed with this foundation. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found this review helpful. Don't forget to give me a like, a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also comment down below. Let me know what you think. Have you got this foundation? Are you thinking of getting it? Let me know. Comment down below, let me know. Also click the subscribe button down below so you subscribe to my channel and you see my videos, and also remember to click the notification bell so you're notified as soon as I upload. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.